Hey guys, it's Heather coming at you with the WOD. After the WOD, just wanted to give you a brief explanation of what we're doing this week and why. We are going to work on the sides of the body today, and we're going to work on this coronal plane, the plane from the outside that we don't necessarily use as much as some of the other planes in CrossFit. So use a broomstick handle, use a PVC, use a towel, a necktie. I'm going to use a strap. Bring your arms out to your sides. Right palm reaches back. Strap is on the right shoulder. Left palm reaches forward. We open up. We bend elbows. We reach for the strap/necktie. We hug the right elbow in and up. Left shoulder head reaches back and down. And then we hinge to the left, peer past the armpit, keep reaching the elbow away from the body. Feel that in the side body. Come back up. Switch sides. So we're going to get into the TFL and we're going to get into the lateral leg here. So we're going to take our strap, our towel, our necktie. We're going to put the foot into the strap. We're going to bring the shoulder heads back and down. If we're on our right foot, left hand, right arm reaches out. Pivot that foot so that the big toe is closer to the midline than the heel is, and slowly cross the side body. When you feel that in the IT band/TFL, pause, breathe, and then come back up. All right, so we've opened the side body. Now let's get some balls into the muscles themselves, start doing some cross fiber work so we can actually start to release the adhesions that we've developed through the course of our lives. So we're gonna work into the lats and arguably the teres major. We're gonna reach our arm up. There's gonna be 3 different ball stops, okay? So this is gonna be one location, right in your armpit, back behind your armpit. One a little bit lower, so it's on the underside, like the bottom part of your armpit, and then just slightly lower, okay? So you're gonna come to your side. I'm gonna go across my yoga mat so you guys can see. Ball stop number 1, we reach our arm away from our body, just like I was explaining. We're on the back side of the armpit. You can relax your arm down. All we do, I like to use my fingertips for gripping, but you certainly don't have to. You dip the left shoulder down toward the ground, let that ball roll forward, and then come back up. Let that ball roll back. Then you move that ball back to the center of the armpit. Same thing here, and then back up. And then you use that 3rd ball stop on the underside of the armpit. Relax the ear down. We dip, come back up all the way to the back side, and then back to neutral. All right, let's work into the TFL and a little bit of glute med, this outer hip, right? You're gonna find the midpoint between this femur, this bone right here, and the pelvis here. You're gonna put the front ball in between those 2 landmarks, okay? Then you're gonna hitch your side. This back eye looks like it's kind of floating outward for now, but wait till you get to your side. So come to your side, position that ball exactly where I mentioned. You're gonna extend that bottom leg straight, and then you can either rest your head and your arm, or you can rest your arm all the way down, okay? Then, all you're gonna do is bring this bent knee down toward the ground, whoop, and then back up. Glute med on the back side, TFL on the front side. If you'd like to get a little bit deeper, you certainly can by raising this bottom leg up and then bringing it back down, or you can bring the knee into the armpit, extend it out, and raise back up. Keep those bitty balls handy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find that bony protuberance right here, that bone, the top of the femur. We're gonna go just in front of and below that landmark, and then we're gonna come to our sides. So we're gonna work into the IT band, and while we're getting there, I'll tell you why we do it this way and not necessarily with a foam roller. We want the IT band to operate separately from that vastus lateralis that is underneath it. So by cross fibering, we can get into it, we can relax all the tissues, including the vastus lateralis, but without adhesing the 2 together, the IT band and the vastus lateralis. So the key here is the foot. So we want the ball of the foot to make contact with the ground, but we want the heels to be lifted, okay? That's the hardest piece of this whole jam. But once you get it, you got it. So then we're gonna point the toes, that ball is gonna roll back, and then we're gonna flex the toes, the ball runs to the front side of that IT band/vastus lateralis. Again, pointing and then flexing. There are 3 different ball stops here. 1, which is where we're at now. 2 is at the middle of the leg. 3 is just above and to the outside of the outer upper corner of the kneecap. So right here. When you get down to this place in particular, you can bring the left toes behind the right heel and extend that bottom leg out and then hug it back in. extend, and then hug.